Hello everyone, welcome back to Study Spark with Umay and Kartika. So I'm Umay
And I'm Kartika. In this podcast, we talk about study tips, student life, and common issues that students face every day.
Yeah, for today's episode, we're going to discuss a topic that many students can relate: losing motivation to study. It feels like we're lose our spark for studying.
That's right, Umay. At the beginning of semester, students are usually excited and ready to learn. However, after a few weeks, many students start feeling tired, stressed, or even bored.
Yeah, and have you ever planned to study but ended up doing something else?
Or maybe you looked at your assignment and felt like you didn't have the energy to start.
If your answer is yes, don't worry, you're not the only one.
Because many students experience the same problem, whether they are in the high school or university.
That's why we think this topic is important to discuss.
Yes, before recording this episode, we opened a Q&A box on the Instagram and asked our followers about study motivations.
And we received many responses and questions. Interestingly, many students shared similar experience.
So today we'll discuss some of the most common questions we received.
Yeah, hopefully our discussion can help students understand why motivation decreases and how they can deal with it.
Alright, let's begin with the first question from our Instagram Q&A. So the first question is, what causes students to lose motivation?
I think one of the biggest reasons is stress. Students often have many assignments, presentations, projects, and exams at the same time.
I agree with you, Mike. When students feel overwhelmed, studying can be more stressful than enjoyable, right?
Yeah, and exactly. Instead of feeling motivated, they may feel tired and want to avoid studying.
And the another reason is having too much responsibilities. Some students are not only studying but joining the organizations, working part-time, and or helping their families.
Yeah, that's true, Kartika. Balancing different responsibility can be difficult.
And I also think a lack of clear goals can affect motivations.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if students don't know why they are studying or what they want to achieve, they may lose interest more easily, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Having a goals gives students a reason to keep going, even when learning becomes difficult.
And the other factor is failure. Sometimes students get low grades and start thinking that they're not enough.
Yeah, and when they lose confidence, they have often lose motivation as well. It feels like my learning spark was slowly fading. Let's move on to the second question. Can social media distract students?
In my opinion, yes, Umay, because social media is one of the biggest distractions for students today.
I think many students can relate to this. Sometimes we open social media for minutes, but we end up scrolling for an hour.
Exactly. Short videos, notification, and endless content can make us forget about our study plans. Instead of helping them learn, it can slowly take away their study spark.
Yeah, however, I don't think social media is completely bad.
Yes, students can learn through videos, join online study communities, or finding learning resources.
Yeah, so the real issue is not social media itself, but how students use it.
Yes, exactly. Now let's discuss our third question. What strategies help students stay motivated?
I think one strategy is setting small and realistic goals.
That's a good idea. Completing small goals gives students a sense of achievement, right?
Yeah, and another strategy is creating a study schedule.
Yes, a study schedule helps students manage their time and avoid procrastination.
Yeah, and taking breaks is important too.
Definitely, short breaks can help students refresh their minds and bring back their learning spark.
Yeah, and also I think parents and friends can help students stay motivated. Parents can give support and encourage their children when they feel tired or stressed. Friends can also study together, remind each other about assignments, and motivate each other to keep learning.
Yes, I very agree with that. Having supportive parents and good friends can really make studying easier and more enjoyable. And by the way, Umay, do you have experience about lose motivation and what do you do for it?
Yes, I do. I lose my motivation to study because I have a lot of assignments to do. To overcome this, I usually take a short break and collect my mood. Once I've collected my mood, then I start studying with focus.
Usually, how long it's for you?
I think around 30 minutes to 1 hour.
That's nice time.
Yeah. What about you?
Yes, of course, I lose my motivation too, like you, and sometimes. And the way I handle it, I have a time with myself first. Usually, I eat something that I like, and after that, I take shower with warm water because I like that so much. And then that's very helps me feel better because after that I feel more relaxed and fresh. And if I have in the my mood again, I continue my studying and of course with the first mind.
Oh. But by the way, when you eat some food, when before you study or come back your motivation, what food do you like to eat?
Usually I like something sweet and salty too. For example, it's like ice cream, fruit. I like fruit and chiki juga. Chiki too. I like chiki. And you do you like something food for boost your mood?
Yes, I have. My favorite food is like sweet food, like a chocolate or cake, maybe in brownies.
Yes, that is nice food.
Let's move on to our final questions. How can teachers support unmotivated learners?
I think teacher can make lesson more interesting and interactive.
Yeah, an interactive lesson can increase students' interest and engagement.
And teacher can also provide encouragement and positive feedback.
And the positive feedback can increase confidence and motivation.
That's why when teacher listen and show understanding, student may feel more support. And we've reached the end of the discussions.
Today we talked about the causes of low motivation, the impact of social media, strategies for staying motivated, and the role of teachers.
And one important things we learned is that losing motivation is normal. Every student can experience moments when their learning sparks becomes weaker.
Instead of giving up, students can take small steps to rebuild their motivation.
keep building positive study habits can moving forward.
Thank you for listening to Study Spark with Umay and Kartika.